Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing this look, and it is with products that I had in my collection. We're shopping my stash today. So if you guys want to see what products I use and how I got this look, then let's go. So I'm going to take my Photo Finishing Primer Water by Smashbox, and I'm going to use this to prime my face today. This was one of my favorite primers. I haven't used it in a while. But I want to get through it because I saw it yesterday when I was cleaning my beauty room out. There are so many products that I came close to finishing, but as you guys know, you find new stuff, you love new stuff, and you forget about the old. So I am trying to do that. For today's foundation, I'm going to be using the Rare Beauty foundation. Again, this was a product that I bought. I remember really liking it, and my mind today was on the Born This Way matte foundation, and then I saw this in my drawer and I'm like, you know what, let's play with this because I know I like it, I just don't remember why I like it. So I'm just shaking it up, and I'm going to, I think the reason why I don't pull for this one is because it's dark. It is significantly darker than my skin tone. And I do recall saying in my video that I had a really hard time picking a match and that I could make this work. So I'm going to use a flat foundation brush. This is a MAC 170, and I am going to blend this out. My hair has been so damaged, so dry. It's breaking at the ends, and I was at a point, I'm one of those people that when something starts to bother me, like we'll say in this case my hair, I impulsively decide that I need to change it and do something about it. So for example, it's the same thing with like a car. If I start to have a lot of car troubles with something, I hate it, and I know that it's time to let it go. Luckily, I love my car, but because that's a big one. Jeez, this is so dark. This is exactly why I don't use it. So yesterday, I just instantly got that feeling like I need to just get rid of, cut my hair. I need to just, chop it off a little bit so that it's healthy. And then the other thing about me is I'm a picker. And not so much my skin. No, it's not true. Because with my chin breakouts, I would scratch at them every day. Which, by the way, if you are dealing with maskne or chin breakouts because of your mask, consider getting the Sunday Riley UFO. The little one will do. It's $40. It's expensive, but I've been using that for now 3 days, and my chin has cleared up. And I will use it day and night, and I don't even take like a full drop. I just kind of do half a drop and then smudge it just where I need it. And it has been doing wonders. So my sister was over yesterday, my younger sister. I'm going to take the concealer, and I told her, I'm like, hey, listen, do you think you can cut my hair? And she's like, yeah. And I told her I'm going to just trim it a little bit. I'm like, my hair is just so dry, and I'm at a point where I'm like, I'm just over it. So sure enough, she takes to the scissors, and she didn't cut a lot. It was probably like maybe an inch. And this heifer starts like layering. Like, thinking about it now, I'm thinking in my head, I was like, yeah, it's a good idea. She takes the top, like the front of my hair, and just like, and then is doing similar things to like the rest of my hair. And I didn't care because my hair is just so dry that I was picking at it, like pulling the ends because it was breaking off. I'm gonna take a sponge, and she cut away at it, so it looked fine. But this morning when I went to go do my hair, I noticed that her layers were not even, and so that's why my hair is curled. That's basically the point of my story. But it does look healthier, it does feel nicer, and luckily my hair does grow back quickly. And I'm not mad because obviously I asked her to do it, but now it makes me laugh. And I sent them a video this morning. I'm like, oh, look, I had to curl my hair today because, and I showed them a piece from each side to kind of like show like how uneven it was. And I told her, because she has curly hair, and I was like, dude, don't go crazy because I don't have a lot of hair and I don't have your kind of hair. So it's not going to, you know, look the same because she trims her hair. And sure enough, I have uneven hair. I'm gonna let this sit again. I layered the concealer. I do remember that the concealer is not full coverage, which is fine, but today I need that little extra push. So I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit, blend it out, and we'll come back with brows and all. All right, guys, so I've taken my setting powder. I use the peach one by, I think it's Too Faced. I had it in my bin from Gratis when I worked at Sephora, and I've had it for a while. I know people really love it, but honestly, guys, it's so heavily fragranced. Like, I know Huda is really fragranced too, but this is like an artificial peach scent, and it's just too much for me. Like, I could even taste it in my mouth still. And I've set my foundation for like 5 minutes now, so, or 5 minutes ago, I should say. I'm taking my Anastasia primer and I'm using that on my lids, and I'm blending it out with a dual fiber brush. I am just kind of patting it and then blending it out. You have to work with really thin layers with this one because this will definitely look patchy. So less is more with this product. And I am learning to have a new appreciation for it because I wasn't a huge fan initially. All right, guys, so I'm going to take this pencil by Makeup Forever. It's their Aqua Resist color pencil in Ebony, which is a deep brown. And I'm going to use this just to kind of sketch my eye and then also just create a wing so that I can blend, being a little extra right now. So I'm just going to blend this out, and these are really easy to work with. And then I'm going to use a smaller brush to blend this out. But as you guys can see, like, it just blends beautifully. And you don't have to be very precise with this because we are going to layer a shadow over it. I'm going to take Beige.
What are you doing? This is going to fall.
I forgot to mention that today we're using the Natasha Denona bronze palette. So now I'm going to take High Degree, which is this shade here. I don't really know what I'm doing today, obviously, right? That is me all day, every day. And I'm going to use this MAC 231. I'm going to use that color just to stamp it on the outer corner. And then obviously follow that wing. I'm going to take the original brush I used to apply Beige and just blend the edges out so that it's softer. This looks really pretty, actually. I'm surprised. I'm going to take Bliss with my finger, which is this color here. And I am just going to press this onto the lid. This is really pretty, actually. And I'm just keeping this color in the center of the lid. I'm actually going to take this color all the way forward. I'm going to layer another color in the center. I'm going to take True Copper, which is this color up here. And this shade I'm going to put in the center. I'm going to go back into High Degree, which was the shade we placed in the outer corner. And then just really make sure that it is blending into the other shades and that we're not losing the pigmentation. So now taking my foundation brush, I'm just going to clean up these edges here. And then again, blend these I'm telling you guys, when you think you're done, you're not done. For my mascara, I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury push-up lashes. I thought I had gotten rid of this, but yesterday when I was cleaning my room, I saw that I had put it away, and I think what I did was I added some Eclat Duraline to it and then just put it away, because that's what I do with my mascaras when they start to feel a little dry. But I think this one might actually be done. This is currently my favorite mascara, guys. All right, guys, so this is what we are currently working with, and I had to take a little bit of, well, I had to remove a lot of my foundation because I had this huge mascara mark on my nose and it wasn't coming off. So I'm just going to take a little bit of my foundation and touch it up, because I can see that, oops, that I removed quite a bit of the foundation from my nose. So I'm just going to build that up. You know, there are things that happen, guys. It's okay. And I'm going to take my sponge. I'm using the clean side just to clean up this mess. And I'm going to take the side with the powder and just push that in, and it's like nothing ever happened. Voila. All right, guys, so I wanted to tell you that for my liner, I used MAC Cosmetics Burnish, which is this beautiful like burgundy shade, and I felt like it would really complement this eye look. For my bronzer today, I'm going to be using NARS Laguna. If I can open this. I'm trying to get through this as well. I really love the way that this look turned out. It's really like shimmer heavy, but I'm okay with it. For my highlight, I'm going to be using the Dior Gold Bronze palette, and I'm going to take this shade. I've been dying to play with the darker shade in this palette. Oh, this is not going to work. It actually deposits some of that Provence shade. Oh, I'm going to take my foundation brush and just go over it. Not today, Satan. Not today. Okay, so as I suspected, I'm going to have to use that as a bronzer topper. I'm going to take this one here. This is giving me like fall sunset eyes. And I'm actually going to take a little bit of that same color and just apply it to the inner corner. Yeah, it looks really pretty. I'm going to have it kind of like creeping up into that inner corner. So I'm going to take this Chic to Cheek, or Cheek to Chic Scott Barnes palette. I'm going to take a mix of these two shades. Start off with Minimalist, which is the softer peachy color. Now I'm going to add Mango Fizz, which is the orangey tangerine shade. To set my face, I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. While this sets, I'm just going to line my lips with Pillow Talk Medium 2. And then for my lips, I'm taking Lisa Eldridge Velvet Affair, and I'm going to apply it with a brush because my bullet broke, and I had to scoop some of it out in order to fix it. So it made me a little sad, but I don't want it to go to waste. And I'm using a MAC 228, which, by the way, it's just a small detail brush. All right, guys, so here is your final look. I really like the way that everything turned out. It's different for me because I typically don't do all shimmer, and I went for it today. I'm pleasantly surprised by how much I like the way that this turned out. So let me give you a quick recap. The Bronze palette by Natasha Denona is a beautiful palette. I think that if you're wanting to play with her formulation and you are more of a neutral wearer, you're going to really love this palette. It gives you a nice variety of shimmers and mattes. and I love it. The Melt Cosmetics Burnish Gel Liner. This is such a beautiful and underrated product. Their formulation is perfection. It is long wearing, smooth, creamy, just everything you would want in a gel liner. And this color in particular is just beautiful. It's one of those unique shades that you can wear with any look and just kind of have it be your neutral tone while still being like a little fun. The Lisa Eldridge lipsticks are top of the line. If you can get your hands on them, I highly encourage you to try them. They are beautiful. The Rare Beauty foundation and concealer, I really like them. They're more of your natural everyday products. I wouldn't say that if you want something like full-blown glam that you're going to find it in this, because it is a solid medium coverage. It is a beautiful product. I, however, will need to play with their shades a little bit more because this is dark. This would probably work for summer, but right now it is definitely obviously dark. The Dior Palette, I'm really enjoying this, and I knew buying it that I was going to struggle with this shade because it was going to be more for a deeper skin tone, but honestly I still think it's beautiful, and I think it would be a really pretty topper. I don't think I would use this on my cheeks because looking at it as I was applying it, it almost looked like a dirty spot. So for me, I would probably use it just on my eyes or as an eyeshadow topper. The Charlotte Tilbury mascara is by far my favorite mascara. I am going to be repurchasing this mascara time and time again because honestly, it has been the best for me. Like, it just holds a curl, it gives me length, it gives me volume, it just really is perfection for me. So I will continue to buy that. And the Peach Perfect setting powder by Too Faced, not my favorite. It's translucent peach whisper. It smells a lot. It's that artificial peach scent. I'm not really even a huge fan of peach. The scent, I love peaches. I think this one's gonna be one that I'm just going to use up or maybe even pass on to a friend, but it's just not for me. The Charlotte Tilbury setting spray is my favorite setting spray this year. It has blown me away. I've literally had to put it away so that I don't use it for every video, but honestly, it is so freaking good. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much. Please be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell. I upload 3 videos a week, and like this video. It helps my channel. Thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.